Hello there, Gemini. My name's Frankie. I'm a clairvoyant, clairaudient medium, and an empath. And this reading's for Gemini for December of 2017. 2017 is over. I can't hardly believe it. The whole year's just gone. Anyhow, I have a couple announcements to make before I start. And that's about the prayer class. For all of you who've already purchased it, it's up there, out there, and running. It's a pretty extensive class about the basics of how you construct prayer for this type of work and for manifestation, things like that. And we're going to have a sale on it for the month of December. It's going to be reduced to $20. So if you have a friend that's interested in psychic development or the mediumship work, that would be a class that could help them, Christmas gift. So we'll have that little sale. There's a video about it out here on YouTube, also one at the website. And I'm going to be my husband's advertising for the month. His website is megatoysplace.com, and it's an Amazon affiliate. You can go buy your Christmas toys there or anything you want to purchase off of Amazon. Go over there and visit up with them, megatoysplace.com. Well, what I've done for the month is I've pulled 4 cards, and we'll use the bottom card on the deck for an overall view of the month. We'll pull angel card at the end of the reading to hopefully bring everything together for us. And because I'm an empath, I have a speech pattern. I'll speak as if I'm you during this reading. So all of us are Gemini's named Frankie for the time of this reading. And I don't think the cards are going to go week by week. I think they'll blend throughout the month as like a theme. So you might want to look at your moon sign and your rising sign too, because you'll get a bigger perspective or overall view for the month. Now we have some words here before we start, and they're humor. Taurus got humor too, and release. They got too. So maybe some of your Taurus Gemini run over here. Relaxation, clarity, and harmony. I'm not an astrologer, so I looked up the astrology for us, and it kind of, that harmony word and humor goes in there. It's in our 7th house, and that's all of your marriage partnerships, business partnerships, all that, your relationships with the public, temporary changes of locale, your grandchildren, mates, allies, competitors, open enemies. It's all your face-to-face relationships. Looking at these cards is kind of quite interesting. So I'm going to tell you what I told Taurus, and that is keep the sense of humor up there. The other thing is, based on what I'm seeing, if the argument is not mine, don't get in it, Gemini. That's what they just said to me. If the argument's not mine, don't get into it, So if there's anything wacky going on around you, don't get involved in it. Remember, open enemies, competitors is also 7th house issues, and they're being very clear about that. If it's not my argument, don't get involved in it. Our first card here is the 4 of Swords, and I really think, the 3, it follows the 3 of Swords, which is, the betrayal, all that kind of stuff. This is like relaxing or rest and respite after something. Maybe we've been working a lot, and like Merry Christmas, Happy Thanksgiving, I'll say it to you too. So maybe it's holiday stuff, or maybe a lot of us have taken on a really heavy load, maybe work-wise, family-wise with the holidays coming. And this is the card that goes with our word, relaxation. So we really, really now, for this whole month, we want to take this time if we need it. And we can't get this time if we're getting involved in arguments that don't belong, that aren't ours to be fighting, So we want to cooperate with people, because this is a good month for that. And we also, with this next card here, we want to keep vision clear, because we have the 3 of wands here, rods it is called in this deck. But this is someone who has had what they're saying about it is someone who has determined, focused effort on an outcome. And because of that, they reap the benefits of that outcome. He has his back face towards us. He has two rods in front of him and one behind him. The two of rods is waiting for the ship to come in. This rod tells me that the ship has arrived based on the cards I'm seeing here, or is arriving this month. When we take this position where we have done the right thing, the right attitude, like maybe in work, or in a relationship, right attitude, releasing things, and we're basically standing in our truth. This person stands in their truth, okay? What that does is it draws to us people and situations that benefit us. So it's almost like manifestation at a really high level. It's like we stand in our truth, and those that are to be of service to us or we are to serve come to us. They are drawn to us. And because of that, we reap the benefits. So this can come down in different areas of each one of our lives. It could be in the workplace. Maybe some of us are getting bonuses or recognition, job well done, pay raises, that kind of thing comes with this card. But they are determined. They never lost. They stood in their truth, never lost their focus, right? Even in the face of competition. Our seventh house issue here. Someone's competing with me? Nope. And this card too, maybe with this card I always think this and the Hermit. We get into this, enough's enough. Lock the doors, close the blinds, turn off the telephone. We need this. We deserve it. And I'm saying it again for the simple reason a lot of us may, because of that open enemies and competition, we may be running into sometimes we can run into that with friendships also, not just love partnerships, but we have an extra word here, and that word is love. So we can run into this relationship wise, but where we need that step back for a while, or the step back from work, or just some time to just rest and recuperate. What is it I want? But we're in a good situation. We are drawing that clarity of intent and harmony, balance to us, right? So I'm going to say, release it. If there's I'll say it, what they said to us again. If the argument's not mine, don't get involved in it, okay? Because our next card here is we're getting what we need, what we deserve, and what we want. This is the Six of Pentacles. It's a money card, means our money is good. We're in a position where we can help people. This is reciprocal flow. This gives and it receives also. So I have received with my Three of Rods card here. That's my husband's phone. That thing scares me out of my mind. Don't answer it. I'll get it later. Anyhow, the Six of Pentacles is the card of giving and receiving. So it's an excellent card. We are in, because we kept this clear focused and we stood in our truth. We have funds that we can give if we want, and it's holiday seasons, We also we can receive. This is a card of reciprocal flow. So remember that it's here. But also remember, at the same token, these are seven health issues, and our next card here is the Tower card. So you're thinking, hey, we got all these good cards. I'm going to get to relax for a while. Now I get the blow up, right? That when we get the Tower card, the one thing I want to say about it, top of the line, it's chaos, yeah. It can be a major fight with a friend, with my husband, wife, a business partner, you know, because this is in our business of marriage, all partnerships, you know, argument with someone. But when we get the Tower, if we'd have taken off the glasses, sat down, and did this rest time, this rest and respite, took the phone off the hook, whatever, we'd have known it was coming. We could have adjusted for it ahead of time, or sometimes there's things we have to change. You know, this can be literal, not that my house is getting struck by lightning, but it can be like, you know, maybe there's repairs I need to do in my house or whatever. You know, it could be that. It could be arguments, chaos, that kind of stuff, but I knew they were coming, and I was like pushing them on the back burner. But these can be things that I choose because I see this Tower here. Things about myself I choose to change. Things in my life I want or choose to restructure in order to be in that position. Because our next card here, I mean, you want to talk about our word clarity and harmony. I mean, release. Don't let go, Gemini. Here's, don't let go. Look what happened to this guy down here. He's fallen off. We got the Wheel of Fortune. And that is when we set the wheel of destiny in motion. We have done something, is what the card basically means. Maybe we quit a job. We broke up a marriage partnership or a relationship or a business partnership, or we sold the house, or we moved across the country. We set the wheels of fate in motion. Now we're on for the ride. Don't let go. But when we do this, it does once again what that Three of Rods card does. It brings to us beneficial situations, people. Like we could go away on a trip and meet a person or a group of people that are going to give us our next opportunity, you know? Things like that come with this Wheel of Fortune. Finances become better. Our lives get more relaxed. We release the things we don't need any longer. We have that Six of Pentacles in it. Now we're in the flow. And that, you know, this can be like winds also. But it is, I have set the wheels of destiny in motion, and there's nothing that happens to stop it. Nothing can stop it. So now I'm going along for the ride, and it's a good ride. It's upright. It's a 10. The Wheel of Fortune, I said that before I even knew. I really actually didn't know. They said 10. I can't read that far. That was weird. Anyhow, it's a 10. Completion of a cycle. Maybe it was a cycle that I needed a rest from. And that Tower situation, you know, I needed a rest and respite and relaxation for a while, or just, you know, break away. But when I did that and I stood in my truth, I set fate in motion, and it was to my benefit. Maybe the Tower situation, I set fate in motion. This comes after it because I did that. All of these things, you know, come into harmony and clarity. Like, I should have done this earlier. You know, that's the feeling that comes in it. And if the argument's not mine, don't get involved in it. Not going to be uncooperative or, oh, what do I want to say? Bitchy. That's what I want to say, but I don't know if I'm supposed to say that. You know, like where we're harping about little tiny things, you know, this month. Cooperation's a key that draws the people, the impact towards us, the keeping our sense of humor, standing in our truth, being ourselves. We're Gemini. We're special. We're the twins. We're innovative. We think all the time. You know, stop long enough, Gemini, to get the wheels of fate set in motion. So if there's people around us, this Tower situation, that could get us into trouble. You know, it's like, it's not a good person for me to be with. I'm going to stay away from them this month. You know, if it is my ex coming back in, I'm going to say, I let you go a long time ago. Don't want this tower situation again. Already got rid of that chaos. I want to keep myself objective, cooperative. I want others I want to be able to improve the understanding with others. Also, because I'm drawing these things to me that put me in that position of the Six of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune upright. So there are certain attitudes, I believe, that this will come down in different areas of each of our lives. This could be a relationship reading totally, and it could be work, you know, totally, because this is competition, you know, business partnerships, you know, marital partnerships. We got this Tower card in here, and we want to play that card right. So what I'm going to say with the Four of Swords is, do I need a few minutes to back away and close my eyes, go within, you know, pull myself out of anything that's chaotic, just for enough time to relax and get the right answers for myself, or to rest from it, you know? So, because it follows that Three of Swords, which it can be some type of heartbreak or heartache or destruction of friendships. And do I want this recovery and back into this, our word love, and get my sense of humor back? I know a lot of Geminis, they're really funny people. Do I want to stay like that? Or, you know, because these are 7th house. So, anything that's group related also, that's going to bring us all forward faster, you know, right thing to do, you know, to be understanding. Listen to what others have to say, you know. Listen is what they said. Sometimes others can have more clarity about situations that we're dealing with than we have ourselves. So that listening would be a good skill to develop. And look around for the tower. That I'm going to say that ahead of time. Look around for the tower, because if we can see a tower situation before it happens, a lot of times we can change it before it happens. You know, if I was thinking like there was a crack in the foundation of the house, do I want to wait for the house to slide down the mountain, or do I want to fix the crack? Those kind of things, if there's something I can do, okay? I really like our words, and I like the position of our cards. We do have that tower in there, but I'm not even worried about it. I got a feeling a lot of this may have to do with work situation. Let's see our angel card, right? Might, entrepreneur. So, new beginnings, love, entrepreneur, fresh starts. The tower, you know, with that Wheel of Fortune's a 10, that's completion. And on to this new cycle, that's a number 1. So a lot of us are going to be changing jobs that are going to benefit us. Maybe the blow up is, the tower is that break from wherever we're at. Or I step up and I stand in my truth and I'm the one that gets the promotion type deal. I went and sat down. I'm tired of being in a situation where I can't give. You know, I want that reciprocity. You give it to me, I'm working hard enough for it. You know, took the time. This can mean a lot of things, like fresh beginnings also. This entrepreneur card, not all of us are going to be the go out and start our own business, obviously. But fresh starts, new eyes on old relationships. Maybe because I fixed some things, you know. It says self-employment suits your disposition. It would for a Gemini too. And intentions. Working for yourself allows you to better follow your intuition and divine guidance. We are your co-workers and your teammates who remain loyally by your side to ensure your success in all ways. That is success. That Wheel for 6 of Pentacles. money right in there too. Wow, and the three of we got a really good reading this month. Take this card. Take this card. If you can't, carve some time out for yourself, Gemini, if you need it. The card comes to you because you're well suited for self-employment. You have the ideas and the drive and the self-discipline required for entrepreneurial work. Yet self-doubts make you hesitate. The angels reassure you that you have what it takes to succeed as an entrepreneur. They will guide, support you along the way as long as you follow through on your action. Your success is assured. Additional meanings are your ideas for a business are sound. Ease out of your present job by moonlighting with your desired business idea. Take action as you're guided with respect to your career. Kind of thought this was. I kind of feel like, so watch your moon sign and your rising sign. Fully commit to succeeding in your new business or whatever this is. Whatever this is, this Three of Rods for you, fully commit to it. You know, we have clarity there. We can't have clarity unless we take the time to go within, meditate, and really truly think, what is it I want? You know, what is it I want? Instead of all the stuff, the crap that comes at us every day of every week in normal everyday life, the crap that I don't want, you know? Take it, because the cards are really good. And with the Tower, if I have to fix it, fix it. If the argument's not mine, stay out of it. Well, Gemini, that's our reading for this month, and I want to tell you, all of you, thank you for your likes, your shares, and your subscribes. And your subscribes. Thank you so much. I was totally floored that there's over 10,000 of you watching this. That subscribe to it. When I first started, I thought maybe 4 or 5 people will find it somehow. And there's over 10,000 of you. I can't tell you how floored I am, and I want to thank you. And I don't know what to say. My husband told me, I was like, really? The intent behind this was to reach people I couldn't have otherwise. And I guess there's over 10,000 of you out there. I'm literally floored. I want to tell you thank you for all of your comments. And I read each and every one of them. Don't get a lot of time to write you back because I do this full time. It's my job. But I do read each and every one of them, and I really appreciate it. And anybody who wants to know more about me or to purchase the prayer class, like I said, it will go on sale in December. I'm not sure when these readings will come out for you, but this is like the beginning of November when I'm doing them right now. But there's a video on it over there at the website, or if you want to set an appointment with me, all the information to be able to do that is all over at the website also. And to everybody that I've met through doing these readings, and to everybody I've met through 28 years of doing readings, I want to tell all of you it's an honor and a privilege to have served you, and I will see you next year. Bye-bye.